Good evening, gardening friends. It's the Budget Gardener again, and I thought since I recorded the episode where I talked about the avocado that I had set up, I wanted to kind of show you how to do this. It seems like this could be a fun little project for kids. So here's what we're going to need. We're going to need, well, first of all, you start with an avocado. Then once you enjoy the avocado, you save the pit. And with the pit, I actually put some water in that cup there and I soaked it overnight. So here's the pit it's been kept hydrated. I found out that if you can't get to it right away, you want to dunk it in water for a little bit. You probably don't want to dunk it in for too long, but if you leave it out, it'll actually dry up and shrivel, which probably doesn't make for a really good seed to start with. So we're going to take that pit, we're going to add some toothpicks, and then we'll be able to suspend it in another cup. Unfortunately, because I don't have a tripod, I'm going to have to shut off here and put in the toothpicks. Okay then, so you can see I've got the toothpicks in there, and I should also say that one of the other advantages of soaking your pit for a little bit is it's pretty easy to stick those toothpicks in there. And I wanted to show you, let's see if I can hold this camera carefully here. I apologize, I'm using my cell phone camera, which is actually a much better camera than I was using earlier this year. Got a new cell phone and I can do high def now. I wanted to point out a couple of things. One, there's kind of a flat spot here, and if I understand it right, you want to have that flat spot down, so when you put it in a cup, you want to have that down. Also, you want to angle the toothpicks a little bit. I'm hoping I can get that into frame and make it a little obvious. They're angled down to the pit so that when you hang it in the cup, it'll actually be sitting down lower. If you make them straight, you'll have to fill a cup up that much more to be closer to the top. So they'll actually hold it. I've seen enough videos where people have done this. It'll hold. And another thing is you probably want to use 3 instead of 4 toothpicks. Initially when I started doing it, I was like, oh, I'm going to put in 4 toothpicks. You could, but again, let me pull the pit up and just kind of show you. I'm hoping this will come through. Let me try and readjust a little here. But you might be able to see there's a sort of a natural seam on that, and that is where the pit is going to split when it's ready to pop out. The roots will probably come out the bottom without a problem, but when the actual stalk comes up, it's going to split and come up. And the last thing you want is have your toothpicks right in that seam, because it'll probably then just fall apart. So I had initially done that with this one over here, and I'm hoping it's not going to come back and bite me. But that's pretty much it. That's how you can grow an avocado. It'll take a while. It's not going to come up in a week, and you're going to probably be waiting about a month before you see roots developing, maybe a little faster. Kind of depends on different factors, but give it about a month before you think about giving up on it. So you're going to have to teach the kids a little bit of patience, but after about a month you should start seeing roots. Ultimately, this is a long-term type of project. And you also want to put it in kind of a sunny place. Now, I don't really have a lot of sunny places in my apartment because I don't have a whole lot of windows, so that's why I've got the lights on the kitchen counter. But put it in a sunny place so it can get the sun that it needs, and it should start putting out roots. And there you go. That's how you grow an avocado plant. This is the Budget Gardener signing off and saying, may your thumb, even if it's indoors, be green.